Hello and welcome to IB Learning. My name's Callie Scholler.
And I'm Jessica Marks. Today's video is going to be on significant figures and the rules to follow when you're working with them.
This is most important in your math and science classes, but the rules that you're going to learn today can be applied anytime you are computing with numbers.
So first, you're probably wondering what a significant figure is. Significant figures, or sig figs for short, are the number of digits expressed in a numerical value to convey a degree of accuracy.
You can use the following rules to help determine how many significant figures your answer should have. Any non-zero number is counted as significant.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up.
Zeros before the first integer are not counted as significant.
Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in.
Zeros in between non-zero numbers are counted as significant.
Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been.
Trailing zeros are only counted as significant if there is a decimal.
Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby.
These same rules apply when determining significant figures in numbers expressed in scientific notation.
Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while.
Now that you've learned about the individual number sig figs, you're probably wondering about operations with significant figures. First up, we have adding and subtracting according to significant figure rules. The number of digits in your sum or difference is determined by the number with the least amount of decimal places. There's an important distinction to draw between decimal places and significant figures. Decimal places are your values after the decimal, such as the tenths, hundredths, and thousandths places. In this example, you will notice that 12.7 has 3 significant figures, and so does 3.52. However, the decimal place will be the determining factor in your answer. Add them normally and you will get 16.22. However, this is an exaggeration of preciseness that you do not actually have. This is why you must take into account that 12.7 only goes to the tenths place. Therefore, your answer will only have one decimal place, and it will be to the tenths. So the final answer is 16.2. Now that you've learned how to add and subtract with significant figures, we're going to move on to something a bit more difficult. Next up, multiplying and dividing with significant figures. Now it's important to notice that the number of digits in your product or quotient is determined by the number with the least amount of significant figures. In this example of multiplication and division, 0.107 has 3 significant figures. 20, on the other hand, only has 1. Your answer will be determined by the number with the least amount of significant figures. Therefore, your final answer will only be one value. If you multiply these normally, you get 2.14, but this would be incorrect because you must only have one significant figure. Therefore, the final answer is 2. Thanks for watching IB Learning, and we hope you learned something.
If you're a fellow nerd, you should subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!